Rachel.
Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Barb.
Robin.
Halfway to sane here.
Uh-huh.
Apparently we've got 2 dogs that feel the need to lick her down. And don't want to leave her alone.
Okay, so we're here today to talk about someone who has been released from jail. Guess who that is?
Bill Cosby.
Hey.
Yeah, so apparently Bill Cosby has been released from prison today. He only served 2 years of his sentence, which, you know, some people could be really aggravated by that, or maybe some people are really happy about that. I was kind of on the fence. 50% of me is thinking, well, he has all these women coming forth and saying that he did certain things to him. But then I look at the aspect of, well, he has a whole lot of money. Maybe people are just trying to extort money out of him. You know, I don't know.
I lean more towards 90-10.
90-10?
That he's...
The hell's 90-10?
I don't know.
Okay.
But, I mean, I grew up with him. We grew up with him.
Oh, yeah. I grew up...
He was the father of TV.
You know, he had the animated show that he did for a while. Do you remember that one? The cartoon? Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's how I first learned about him or knew about him, was the Fat Albert, TV show. And then, of course, there was the comedies. What the heck was it even called?
The Cosby?
Was it the Cosby Show? Okay.
I think so.
I don't know how I could have forgot that, but apparently I did.
I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was the Cosby Show. Let me see here. Get to what we...
But the highest court in Pennsylvania released him due to the fact that something in the... when he was on trial, there was... I forget what it's called. Something that he was thrown out.
Right. Oh, I can't find it right now. We'll come across it then, but... So anyway, you either knew Bill Cosby by the cartoon or by, the Cosby Show. He's done a lot more things as well, but those are the 2 that stick out mostly for me.
Well, in school, Cosby was bright, but unmotivated. He liked to tell stories and jokes to classmates more than he liked to do his schoolwork. Who doesn't?
Exactly.
One of his teachers encouraged him to put his performing talents to use in the school's plays. Hey, that was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Not in her classroom. At home, Cosby listened to a variety of radio programs and started imitating such comedians as Jerry Lewis, awesome guy.
Mm-hmm.
He also watched television performers as Sid Caesar and Jack Benny whenever he could. While he was more interested in sports than academics, he was active on his school track and football teams. Cosby was placed in the high school gifted student after scoring high on the IQ test, but Cosby failed to apply himself and ended up failing 10th grade twice. Yep.
Happens.
He switched to Germantown High School. Hey, my cousins went to Germantown High School, I believe. Or something. I don't know. Anyway, Cosby dropped out of high school. He worked several odd jobs before joining the U.S. Navy in 1956. Well, thank you for his service.
Yep. Right. During his military service, Cosby worked as a medical aide on ships in several hospitals and other facilities. He also joined the Navy's track team, where he excelled, especially in the high jump event. And regretting his decision to drop out of school, Cosby earned his high school equivalency diploma while he was in the service. And after leaving the Navy, he went to Temple University, which is in Philadelphia, PA. They know what it is. While at Temple, Cosby landed a job as a bartender at a coffee house. He told jokes there and eventually landed work filling in for the house comedian from time to time at a nearby club. Cosby also performed as a warm-up act for his cousin's radio show. He found inspiration in the works of such comedians as Dick Gregory, an African-American comic who often talked about racial issues in his routines. He was known for I Spy and Fat Albert, as you know, like I was telling you earlier, the animated show. Hold on, I'm just scrolling through this here. I don't want to read the whole article. What?
It was the Cosby Show.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the quiet
time.
Yep. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, it's not really, I'm not getting into that either. Well, I want to get to, what the story's all about. So, why was Bill Cosby in prison in the first place? So, and I lost it.
Go back up. Well, we all know he was in jail for doing stuff to women.
Right.
Supposedly.
Accusations of sexual misconduct. Cosby made headlines in 2014, not for his comedy, but his alleged misconduct. Over the years, he faced numerous accusations of sexual assault. Cosby did not have criminal charges filed against him, but he did settle with one of his accusers out of court in 2006 after she launched a civil suit. But in 2014, comedian Hannibal Buress brought new attention to earlier accusations by stating that Cosby raped women in his routine, according to Vulture.com.
After this incident, Cosby remained silent about these claims. More women soon came forth to claim that the comedian attacked them as well, including model Janice Dickinson. She told Entertainment Tonight that Cosby gave her wine and some type of pill before he allegedly raped her. Now, this is my own personal feeling, she was like one of the last people to come forward. I think she jumped on the bandwagon for money, and that's how I feel.
I agree.
These accusations led NBC and Netflix to announce that they were dropping projects they had with Cosby, with cancellations to come as well for his 2015 stand-up tour. Cosby did not respond directly to the claims. After a national public radio interview with Cosby in November 2014, a lawyer said in a statement that the comedian won't dignify these allegations with any response. And that, to me, says a lot for a person that is innocent.
Right. That December, as more accusations of sexual assault surfaced, Cosby spoke to a reporter about the news coverage of the controversy surrounding him. He said that I only expect the black media to uphold the standards of excellence in journalism, and when you do that, you have to go in with a neutral mind, according to the Post. I just want to say one thing here. This isn't about being black or being white.
No, it's not.
So
no.
I kind of get a little irritated when those kind of things are brought up.
Color does not come in play in our videos on our page.
That's right.
Cosby's wife, Camille, stood by the comedian as well, issuing a statement in December as well where she positioned her husband as kind, generous, and questioned the media's publishing of the accounts from women whose backgrounds hadn't been vetted. Yet in 2015, more women came forth with the charge of sexual assault, with there being ultimately dozens of other accusers with allegations of misconduct. Several women, including Dickinson, also filed defamation. Yeah, defamation lawsuits against Cosby, if that's the right pronunciation of the word.
Yeah, I was getting tongue-tied there. Okay, so in early July 2015, court documents from 2005 were allowed to be unsealed by a federal judge after an Associated Press request. Testimony from a civil suit issued by Andrea Constand revealed that Cosby had gotten hold of prescription Quaaludes during the 1970s with the intention of giving the drugs to women before engaging in sexual activity. During the testimony, due to his attorney's objection, Cosby did not state whether he gave the women the drugs without their knowledge. In light of the new information, the comedian did not immediately issue a public statement. Sorry.
That's okay. In late July 2015, New York Magazine ran a multimedia cover story that photographed and individually interviewed 35 of the women who had encounters with Cosby, some of whom were in their teens at the time. The essays have similar details, with most of the women stating that they were drugged without their awareness or consent. Some of the interviewees also recounted being directly assaulted.
Yeah, I don't even want to go over that part because that gets into, again, the...
Well, now you're going into some news people that their news might not really be
right. But as a result of the disturbing accusations, numerous colleges revoked honorary degrees awarded to Cosby. Additionally, a statue of the comedian was removed from the Disney's MGM Hollywood Studio Park in July 2015, rather. Although more than 50 women came forward with claims that the legendary comedian and actor had sexually violated and or drugged them, Cosby managed to fend off the accusations. However, on December 30th, 2015, a warrant was issued for Cosby's arrest for the alleged drugging and sexual assault of Andrea Constand in January 2004, a month shy of when the statute of limitations to file legal action would have expired. Why wait that long? I don't understand that. If somebody did something to you, why would you not take care of it right away? Why are you just sitting around on it?
And the only reason they came forth then is because this all came out. She would have never came forth. That statute of limitation would have went by, and there would have been nothing she could have done. I'm not saying this man is innocent. I'm not saying he's guilty, but
yeah, we don't know. We weren't there, but.
On May 24th, 2016, a judge in Pennsylvania determined there was enough evidence for the sexual assault case to proceed with a criminal trial. Following pre-hearings in December, the trial was scheduled to begin the following spring, with Cosby facing a prison sentence up to 30 years over 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault. In July 17th, Constant, nope.
June 27th.
Oh, sorry, wrong month. In June 2017, Constant took the stand to testify about her relationship with Cosby and her version of the events. She said she viewed the older comedian as a mentor, and as a gay woman, she had no interest in a romantic relationship. However, during the night in question, she said he provided 3 pills to help her relax and then proceeded to force himself on her when she was paralyzed and unable to resist. The defense countered by highlighting some of the inconsistencies in her explanation and asked why she continued to maintain contact with Cosby if her accounts of being violated were true. Well, sometimes you...
Well, it says on June 17, on June 17th, with the jury deadlocked on all 3 counts following 52 hours of deliberations, the judge declared a mistrial. So afterwards, Cosby's publicist declared the result a total victory and lauded his client's restored legacy. However, the prosecution team rejected that the depiction of the outcome and promising to bring Cosby back to trial. So, oh my goodness, there's just...
They brought him back to trial in April of 2018. A team unsuccessfully sought a 90-day delay after court agreed to allow the testimony of 5 women who, along with Constant, had accused Cosby of assault. The defense then attempted to replace Judge Stephen T. O'Neill, whose wife had donated to a women's group that planned to rally on behalf of Constant.
Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness. So Cosby, at the end of this retrial thing, Cosby paid his accuser $3.38 million to settle the sexual assault lawsuit she filed in 2005. See, that much money, that tells me that her accusations were false and she was just looking for money. You guys are, free to put your opinions down in the comment box. But that's kind of what I'm sticking by. I mean, I don't think I could accuse somebody of doing something knowing it didn't happen just to get money out of it. Me, if something was being done to me, I'm not looking for money. I'm looking for the other person to pay non-monetized way, which is putting that person in jail. I don't need the money to prove that something happened to me, right?
Right.
If it happened to me, it happened to me. Now they have to pay for it. And I don't mean by in cash. I mean by how they're living their life. They're not out in public anymore. For them to do these things to somebody, they're locked behind bars. So I don't know how all you people feel about that.
What is a payment? What is a payoff? Why would you... I wouldn't want to receive money for payment of what somebody did to me.
Right. You want that person to pay by going to jail.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Definitely.
yes, he went to jail. However, it's been overturned and he's been released. So I don't know which way to stand on this. You guys leave your opinions down there for us, but that's kind of how I'm feeling about it.
Oh yeah, I agree. Leave your comments below, whether they're
for or against about him
being guilty, non-guilty.
Right. So
what your feelings are.
Right. So June 2021, which is where we're in July right now, but the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned the sex assault conviction, and he has been released from prison today, July 6, 2021.
Go back down just a hair.
But this way?
Hang on. Go back up a little bit. Okay, I lost it.
Okay. But as I've stated my comments, my feelings, so you guys put your comments down below, and maybe we can do a follow-up on this depending on how you guys feel. So, but I don't have anything more to say on the topic.
I'm good on this subject right now.
Okay, then we're going to go out. So peace to everybody.
Later.